Welcome to a 0k match between, in the blue, in the IRE with Amphibians and a recon commander in the blue, and in the south, Chirbolg, which I'm probably going to call Cyborg this entire match, with Jumpbots and an engineer commander. And even though I'm pretty sure I already said it, in the red, yeah. Anyways, economy for both is quite alright. Of course, here we've got someone already reclaiming, which is actually really good, because of course that's kind of just free income. Same thing over here, although a little bit later, because I think your constable is slightly more expensive than... No, actually not. I thought the conch was cheaper, but I guess not. Okay. Anyways, we've got two ducks in the field for Indy, or IRE. I don't know how I'm going to say their name for this match. We'll soon know. Anyways, Chirbolg has got his Pyro on the field as well. Pyro, I do believe, is quite a bit stronger than the duck. Just 1 versus 1, especially HP is double. Has of course got fire attack, which is quite alright. But is not able to heal in the water, which, well, the ducks are. And although there is not a lot of water over here, there is still some. Anyways, duck is going to come in here and destroy multiple wind generators or even a metal generator. Well, that's... Yep, and with a bit of micro you can pretty much just make sure you never get hit by the commander. Second one is coming in as well. Pyro has not moved forward, he's actually just here moving back. Alright. No micro was used. So the duck went down. And jumping up. I mean, if you choose to use Jumpbots, I hope you're really good at this game, because otherwise jumping is really difficult for people like me. I mean, I can't jump at all. I mean, in real life I can barely jump, but I mean, in the game, it's probably even worse. Anyways, here, a couple of ducks moving in. Ducks are of course quite a lot cheaper, only 80 versus 220 for the Pyro, so it's easier to mass them. But of course, with their fire, which can penetrate, it's also really easy for the Pyros to just fire at multiples at the same time. It's a bit of a strange dynamic, I guess you can say. Seems like DPS here about the same for these raiders, so it is like, I don't know, like 67 and then 15 DPS for 15 seconds, which is like 200 damage or something like that, versus like 65 DPS. It's really hard to calculate that really quickly. Alright, I'm not going to attempt it even. Anyways, if this Pyro just moves in over here, it can take down 3 energy solar collectors. And well, duck is seeing things, because of course radar over there, which, well, Chirbolg has not got. He doesn't have any radar. I mean, unless his commander gives radar, which I'm not sure about. Yeah, okay, commander does give radar immediately. Archer on the field as well. Archer is of course also a raider, still slightly cheaper than the Pyro is, but has about the same HP and possibly better DPS, which, yes, it does. Of course doesn't have fire, so I'm not sure how that works exactly. Anyways, here, Constable is cleaning up more. This Constable is going to build a radar, which is going to be immediately destroyed by the archers and or duck. No, it's not. The Pyro has something to say about it. Anyways, here we have got Pyro jumping in right into the fire of the enemy and just making sure he dies. Yeah, that's probably not the best. Of course, constables are able to slow down units, so he could have probably used that a second ago to help out his Pyro. Okay then, 3 Pyros jumping in. Probably a useless jump, to be honest. Pyros are slightly faster than the ducks as well, so able to chase them quite alright. And let's see, this duck will suffer some fire damage, but that's about it. Currently, economy is looking quite a lot better for Chirbolg. Of course, little bit of that, well, most of that by now is of course from reclaim, but has of course also got a better overdrive and probably just better. I can't say that anymore. That's annoying. When you're just playing single player, you can just hover over it and you can see how much is actually just from the metal extractors themselves. Because I can't really double click here just for you. 33 total, I don't know. Anyways, Recon Commander is of course really quite alright against units. Better than the Engineer is. So this Pyro will not do a lot. It could possibly jump down there, and then the Lotus won't be able to fire at it, then run a little bit and then jump again. I don't know. That's just hypothetical. Anyways, Bowie is out on the field and some commander was under attack. Why? You ran into the fire, Dumbo. Anyways, Pyro's jumping in, not being able to do quite a lot. No, not really. I mean, one archer goes down, but that's about it. Did of course secure a bit of the map again. So, yeah. Alright, you've actually got some, I believe they're moderators out in the field now, which are really nice. They do like 560 damage or so. No, 460 a shot. Of course, quite bad DPS, but still. Against things like buoys, they're really quite good because they have an insane range. I mean, what? I said insane range. Come on. Why don't you have an insane range anymore? You've got like a little bit more than the Pyro. I thought you had far better range. Anyways. Let's just not talk about their range anymore then, I guess. Because I was completely mistaken. Yeah, no, it's the unit I was thinking about. I just felt like it had far larger range than it actually has. Anyways. Geothermal generator is going up for in the IRE. Will possibly overdrive things in a second, but doesn't look like it yet. Of course, hooking it up even just with energy pylons would be a good idea. In front, just cleaning up a little bit more. Then here, archers just making sure that the conch doesn't die. And the conch is going to... I thought so. I was like, hey, what? You're on wait? Why are you on wait? I don't know. Anyways, it's armored up, so that means that, well, if the Pyros fire at it, they do a lot less damage. 75% less damage. Metal extractor does go down, and now in front. Here we've got quite a decent army for in the IRE still, and of course, Archer is still on fire. Lotus is able to take down half of a Pyro. Alright, that's quite alright. And then here, Commander not doing anything but did construct a Stinger, which is of course really, really nice. And now in front. Moderators are able to do quite a lot of damage in an Alpha Strike kind of thing. So if they could focus on the buoys, then the Pyros might be able to do far better. Because of course, buoys, for one, they slow, and second, they're longer range than the Pyros, which the archers and ducks aren't that longer range. Of course, they're a little bit longer range, I believe, but not that much. Anyways, in the IRE, overdriving a lot right now. How are you doing that? This one isn't hooked up. I don't know. Possibly just this part. Anyways, metal income for in the IRE is far better right now. 7 moderators. Ooh, that's a lot. That's like, I don't know, like 3000 damage for an alpha shot. Alpha strike. Okay, so up here, more moderators, more pyros over here. Ooh, lobster. Well, we are talking about good players, so if you're able to use the lobster, then Jumpbot Factory has nothing on you, because you can also jump. Units going down. Stinger is still 50 seconds away, so not actually that close to being built. Ooh, a Juggernaut. I actually want to see a Juggernaut in action. I mean, I've played with them a little bit in the campaign, but I've never been able to use them well. They pretty much just died unless I pulled them back and didn't use them. So here it is, the Juggernaut. Currently, of course, not a lot is going on in the game anyway, so I can just focus on the Juggernaut. Here, Constructor is going down. Yeah, that's about it. Anyways, Juggernaut. Juggernaut. Which seems to just leave fire around sometimes when walking around. That's what it looked like. Metal Extractor is also going down, by the way. And the Juggernaut is not being used right now. Anyways, here Pyros and Moderators did indeed take down the Metal Extractor. Okay, so then, Indie IRE still has far better overdrive, and because of that, quite, well, just the same metal income, and has almost double the energy income. Okay, so then, quite a lot of units, but watch out, watch out, watch out, there is a lobster over here. I mean, we can just say Jumpbots versus Jumpbots for this game. Anyways, Conch is armored up, so these units, these Pyros, will not do a lot of damage. And one of the Pyros goes down. Ooh, that's right, more Locust. Yeah, I've been seeing those quite a lot. They might be a little bit too strong sometimes. Anyways, Metal Extractor goes down, Conch will soon go down. And over here, yeah, these Locusts are able to do just so much. Taking down like 4 Metal Extractors already, there's no anti-air, this whole place could go down, to be honest. I mean, in front here, Pyros, Moderators are able to do quite a bit, but most of the forces are gone, or at least over here. So like, a lot of them are over here with the Lobster, and here, yeah, not a lot over here. Like 2 more Locusts, but they have taken down so much already. Yep, that's it. They have taken down 5 Metal Extractors, a lot of energy income, like more than half. They had like 40, 50 metal energy income, and now 12. Also, forces in front go down. Seems like the Lobster did survive actually. And then here, Lobster will now go down, I imagine. Yes, he does. Even though he threw the Pyro away. Juggernaut, do something. Help your team. Because Juggernaut, with the attracting beam, could maybe do something against the Locust. Like drag them to the ground. And maybe because of that they just instantly die. I don't know, that's something you could do with like small units, weak units, light units. I don't know how you exactly would call them. Alright, so stunned. I don't know how they got stunned. Possibly an EMP bomb from the gunship plant. An imp, I believe it calls, right? No, Gnat. Gnat. I like that name. Anyways, Juggernaut, help your team. Also get your energy and metal income back up. This is actually really sloppy. Even I would probably have done this already. Even though, of course, you are... Why these though? Get the metal first. No, in this case, actually energy would be better. And over here, Cloakbots. Strangely enough. Yeah, really strange actually. Alright, Juggernaut is finally moving forwards. We wanna see this thing in action. It's currently on Impulse. Yeah, Impulse mode. Pull. Alright, so that is indeed what I said would probably be alright against those Locusts. Seems like the Cloakbot factory did go up actually. So then, well, units are moving in. There are, well, quite an alright force for Indie IRE still. Chirbolg doesn't have that much. Doesn't seem like there are that many Locusts on the field right now. And all of a sudden the music switched. Anyways, here, boom. Juggernaut takes back a 1 buoy. That's what I mean, it can actually do quite a lot. Of course not against Lotus. God damn it. Don't try it even. You can't do anything against it. Or at least I don't think you can do anything. Oh well. Here. Cloakbot is not being used yet. And don't try to use it for the anti-air. We've seen that like 2 or 3 times already now. That just doesn't work. Actually, this is such a Jumpbot match, right? Jumpbot for the commander, Jumpbot for Chirbolg, and then the lobster for more jumping. Wow. Okay, so then. Currently, Chirbolg has got more energy metal income than he can actually use. Ooh, Juggernaut is dying, dude. Come on, jump. Jump with the juggle. No, not jump back, I meant jump forward. And, can we see what it does against Locust? Not really. And that means that everything will go down. Yeah. I mean, the Pyros and the moderators did an alright job, I'd say. But that's about it. Alright. Not good enough. Not good enough. If you're behind, then you can't just an alright job. Here, no anti-air defense. Getting up scythes, I mean, normally that's a good idea. But in this case, I don't know. You should have anti-air. But then probably the anti-air from your... what you call it? Jumpbot factory. Because Cloakbot anti-air doesn't work very well against Locust. The gremlins. Yeah. Just... because yeah, heavy anti-air jumper. How much do you do? So 78 DPS and 164. So that's alright. But quite slow. Alright. And you don't have any other anti-air? Yeah, placeholder, I guess. That would of course work. But that's about it. Alright, so then. How are we going to continue? Well, we're going to continue by destroying this base. Losing 700 metal from the Cloakbot factory. Losing 420 metal here from the Stinger. Yeah, this is possibly the end. I mean, maybe these scythes are going to do a whole lot, but otherwise I don't know what to do in Chirbolg's position. I mean, second factory Cloakbot may not be the best idea. Maybe get up gunships as well, or airplanes. Because of course, like, that's at least what I've seen thus far as like a good second factory. Alright, scythes. Scythes, what are you going to do? Geothermal is actually being upgraded. Oh, that means that you feel comfortable in your position. That's really bad for Chirbolg. So then, scythes, what do you want to do? What can you do? And nope, that's not a good idea. I mean, there's no defense over here, but still. Locust is in range, and that means this one will not go into cloak. Well, actually he will now. Yep, and there he goes. Okay, more locust over here, more locust over there. What do you want to do? You have to get something against these locusts. They just do so much, right? Locust, each one of them does like, how much DPS? 57 DPS with their light laser beam. That doesn't sound like a lot, but they're not that expensive either. They're 220, so the same as your own raiders. And even though their DPS may be worse, they can just run in, just like your scythes were trying to do. And I'm not completely sure, but scythes are actually, yeah, scythes are actually more expensive. So then, well, Caretaker will go down. Chirbolg, do something against these locusts, and otherwise you die. It's just that simple. Also, get more Caretakers up or whatever. You're not able to produce at max capacity and you're just wasting metal. Okay. I thought these were high level players. But now I'm really starting to question that. I mean, maybe not for Indie IRE, but for Chirbolg, definitely. Advanced Geothermal is up. Oh, that's not hooked up, that's really annoying. It's close, but it's not. Ooh, that's annoying, yeah. Okay. How many locusts? A lot. 11 by now. Well, 10. Now it's 11. Alright. Unit just sitting back. Probably not the best either. Gnat. The Gnat is also here. Gnat. Anti-heavy EMP. How much do you do exactly? Oh, you do like 500 ooze, almost 600 DPS, that's a lot. That's a lot of paralysis DPS, yeah. That would make it that would definitely make it an anti-heavy. Okay, so then here, Locust, just trying to move on to the same position? Not really. Okay, and moving around. This is probably not the best engagement. I mean, one pyro lighting all of the Locust on fire, but then one archer just taking down whatever the hell was over there. I don't know what was over there, by the way. Okay, so 4 Locusts got out. And it just makes Chirbolg sit back in his base, while Indie is able to expand more and more. Scythe, you should probably try to take down this conjurer, conch. I don't know what to do in this case. I definitely don't. I think you're already just so far behind that you can just not get back into this. It's disappointing that Indie hasn't like taken metal extractors like these yet. And like, of course he's trying to do now, but these. Scythes were able to take down the metal extractor, which is alright. And we're not uncovered. Alright. I mean, I don't think Locusts are the best for like trying to like find scythes with like your force fire. They just don't deal splash damage, so that doesn't work very well. Conch over here, going to do quite a lot. Okay, so you actually got a gunship plan, but that's your 3rd factory. Trident is of course good anti-air. Does like 200 or so per missile, which are homing missiles. Yep, 200 times 3, so 600 alpha strike, which is almost enough to take down 1 Locust. I mean, I know I've said it before, but I don't know what to do in this case. You're actually the one getting up a chainsaw, even though that's something that Chirbolg should probably have done a long time ago. Okay, Revenant. Good idea, if you can do something with it. If you can take down the advanced geothermal, that would be great. How much alpha strike? That's less than 2000. And you just gave up. So, well done that you made it this far into the video. Consider watching the video in your lower left. But that's all I'm going to have for you today, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.